Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Let me try to make this video very, very quick. So recently, the people of Spain decided to burn an effigy of Satan himself, walking in flesh, Benjamin Netanyahu, our president of the United States of America, who is pretty much dictating what's going on in the Middle East right now. Yes, if you think that Trump is the one who is in control, then you are sadly mistaken. Let's be honest with ourselves. The whole entire world is going against Trump for what he did. Despite all of that, can't seem to come to a peace deal. Really? Let's be honest. All right. So he's not happy with what they did. All right. And as this video played, let me just go ahead and talk in the background. Let me zoom in a little bit for y'all so that way you can see a little bit better. There you go. I could have made it bigger, but I figured this will be a little bit easier. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, he is not very, very happy. And since this happened in Spain, I would not be surprised if mysteriously there's an Islamic attack on Spain. When the Bondi Beach situation was happening, what was the rumor? Oh, these are Muslims. When 7/11 happened, what was the rumor? Oh, these are Muslims. For some odd reason, it always seems to benefit the state of Israel. Think about it. When Bondi Beach situation happened, all of a sudden, crackdown on free speech. Australia was leaning toward the Palestinian. Australia was actually, agreeing with the two-state solution and whatnot. And then the Bondi Beach situation happened and all of that was thrown under the bridge. Who is that going to benefit? The state of Israel. All right. And then they try to blame it on Iran. That didn't fly. 7/11 happened. Over 1 million Muslims died in Iraq and Iran. And who did this? Not Iran, sorry. Iraq and Afghanistan. Who did this benefit? The state of Israel. So, if something is to happen in Spain, if there is an attack in Spain, a synagogue goes kaboom boom, or somebody who works for the T's in the Middle East, right, and it claims to be a Muslim, and then goes on a mass shooting, and then they blame it on a Muslim, just understand that it's going to benefit the state of Israel. Every single time a country, a state, or whatever decide to stand up against the state of Israel, for some odd reason, Muslim magically happens to attack those people, and then it benefits the state of Israel. So you already know exactly where this is going. So he decided to pretty much send a stern warning to the people of Spain. And while I was looking at this right here, I didn't even know this happened. So there was a blackout and then a mysterious train crash that happened right after Spain stood against Israel. These people, people make it seem like the Israelis are very smart and intelligent. That's not the case. All right. Now, am I saying that they're all morons? That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is they're just more evil. All right. They are just more evil. If it was a fair game, let's be honest, all the peace talk in the Middle East, the reason why there hasn't been peace for so long is because every single time a leader stands up and try to negotiate, try to bring peace between both Israelis and Palestinians, this guy right here sends a bomb their direction. I mean, you name it, every single time. So they don't want peace there. Let's hear what he had to say about Spain.
ישראל לא תשתוק מול מי שתוקף אותנו.
Let me go ahead and read it. Let me go ahead and read it for you guys so that way you can just listen. Anyway, so Israel will not remain silent
לא תשתוק מול מי שתוקף אותנו.
in the face of those who attack us. Spain has defamed our heroes, the soldiers of ideas, the soldiers of the most moral army in the world. Moral army in the world, ladies and gentlemen. Moral army in the world, shooting babies and, yeah, very, very moral. Anyway, let's continue. Therefore, I have instructed today
לסלק את
to
נציגי
remove Spain
ספרד
representative
ממרכז התיאום
from the
בקריית
coordinates.
גת,
Jeez,
לאחר שספרד
after Spain
בחרה
has
שוב
chosen
ושוב
repeatedly
להתייצב
to
נגד
stand against
ישראל.
Israel.
מי שתוקף
Those
את
who attack
מדינת
the state of
ישראל
Israel
במקום את משטרי
instead of
הטרור,
terrorist regime
מי שעושה זאת
will not be our
לא יהיה
partner
שותף שלנו לגבי עתיד האזור.
regarding the future of the
אני לא מוכן
region.
לסבול את
I am not
הצביעות
willing
הזאת
to.
ואת העוינות
I didn't know it was going to be going this fast. This hypocrisy and hostility.
הזאת. אני לא מתכוון לאפשר
I do not intend to allow any
לאף
country
מדינה לנהל נגדנו
to wage a diplomatic war
מלחמה
against us
מדינית בלי לשלם על
without paying an immediate price.
כך מחיר מיידי.
So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, pretty much he is literally telling the people of Spain, if you continue on this path, we will attack you. And we're going to make it seem like it was somebody else. Because Spain is not going to go to war with Israel. Just because they don't like the prime minister, what, you're going to attack these people? So it wouldn't make sense strategically for Israel to send bomb their direction. Rather, what they're going to do is use the Mossad, which is either the ISIS or Al-Qaeda or Mossad themselves, to carry out a terrorist attack in Spain and then blame it on whatever group they want, beside themselves. This is what they're master at. And when I say these people are just more evil, this is what I'm talking about. This is what they've been doing for God knows how long. The motto is, with deception, thou shalt start war. So right here, right now, we already know that if Spain continues on this, and I know for a fact that Spain is going to stay on this path, it's only a matter of time now before some kind of attack happen. So my warning to the people of Spain, if you're listening, I mean, I know you guys speak Spanish over there, and so you're most likely not going to see this video. But those of you out there who are listening and you hear this in English, just be very much aware. Be aware of your surrounding, because there's only a matter of time now before some kind of attack happens. And then all of a sudden, whatever law that's going in Spain that goes against the state of Israel is going to be overturned, in one night. All right. And then here's more warning that he sent to the people of Spain. Israel Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is reported to have issued a warning to Spain, stating that a continued criticism of Israel's army could lead to a diplomatic repercussion. I mean, seriously, imagine if this was any other country saying this. Imagine if this was any other country saying this. Any attack that comes all of a sudden, we already know who is behind it. But these people are literally like, there are dogs in the Middle East that has been unleashed onto the world, all with the help of the United States. People think that the United States is the one that's controlling Israel. Meanwhile, it's the complete opposite. This war that has started in Iran is not benefiting America whatsoever, but rather is benefiting this walking devil here, who literally said that this was his dream for the past, 30, 40 years. And then all of a sudden, you got Pakistan literally escorting the peace negotiator with fighter jets right next to it, because they're not putting these fighter jets there simply because they fear that America is going to attack. Rather, they fear that this guy is going to attack them. Anyways, I wanted to keep this video very, very short. And so all I got to say is these people, they've gone rogue. They're out of control. It seems like nobody can stand in their way. But one thing that I have learned from history, no major corrupt country, nation stays in power forever. Their time always comes to an end. You can name it. You can go throughout history. Every corrupt leader, their time comes to an end. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna just go ahead and, keep it right there. If you made it this far, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.